Hello everyone, welcome. Guys, we'll get started shortly here. Welcome. We'll get started shortly. Very cohesive, welcome. We'll get started shortly.
What's up, Dave?
Hey, Danielle. Welcome. Had a good weekend?
Yes, I did. A little bit of whiskey. I'm a little bit buzzed.
Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you're ready for a great week.
Yes, I am, buddy.
Welcome. Gerald?
Hello. All right.
We'll get started soon. Everyone had a great weekend. Time to get back to work. We'll get started shortly, guys. This evening we're going to go over Forex, cryptos, and the futures market. Forex, crypto, and the futures market. There's lots going on. All right, we'll get started shortly. We'll get started. We'll get started shortly. Lots of moves in the markets. Every single day. We'll get started shortly. Guys are trading the dollar. We'll get started shortly. Welcome. Guys, we'll get started shortly. All right, now let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to share my trading screen here. All right, so the first thing, we've got lots of moves happening in the markets. So the first thing we'll go over let's do this. This evening, we'll start with cryptos. All right, so we'll start with Bitcoin. All right, so here is Bitcoin in our cryptos monster system here. And what I want you guys to pay attention, a lot of the cryptos are still consolidating. We've got Litecoin here that is starting to break out, right, in a trend, okay? But if you guys look here, let me do this. All right, it's breaking down. It's above 21, all right? But that's a downward trend, all right? That is not an upward trend, that's a downward trend. So Litecoin broke support, right? It broke support here. So just because it's trending, right, doesn't mean it's trending up, all right? But I want you guys to take a look at this week. Will be a big week for Bitcoin, all right? This week is a big week for Bitcoin, and what we're watching here with Bitcoin is right here. And as you guys know, Bitcoin in particular is a barometer for the entire crypto market. So as Bitcoin moves lower, so will most of the cryptos that are out there. All right, so here is let's do this here. So definitely a downward trend right here. Okay, with Bitcoin, we are watching this area right here, guys. Okay, so we've got support right here. It's not a big support, but it's near-term support. So right here, Bitcoin is at 38,400 right now. All right, 38,400. All right, so based on the price action, all right, based on the price action, we expect Bitcoin to break support right here. All right, we've got sellers are definitely in control, right? But we need a break of this support right here for Bitcoin to go lower. All right, so let me draw it out. Stop me, guys, if you have any questions on this. All right, stop me. So right here is support right here, short-term support. So if we break this level right here, which is right at 37, I would say 37,700, right? Break that, and we're probably 600 points from there. So not a big move, right? To break this right here. We could see that happen overnight. The next stop, if we get through that area there, the next stop will be right around here. So that's about, the next support is around, and that's not major support, right? So we don't have any big consolidation in here, just a low, right? So if we break this low right here, once we break this support right here, the next low is 34,000 and change, all right? But this is the big number we are watching, 30,000, all right? And Bitcoin looks like it really wants to make that move down in this area here, okay? 30,000 is the big support area that we are watching, all right? So a break lower down, breaking this support right here, we're getting closer to this territory down in here on the 30,000 mark, all right? So keep that in mind. It's still consolidating, right? It's still consolidating, but this is a concern here as Litecoin is trending, right? That number is over 20, right? So it's starting to trend, all right, but trend down, all right, consolidating right in here. But as these numbers increase, Bitcoin right now is at 17, but if it gets to 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, what that means is this price action in here is starting to trend to the downside, okay? We have no buyers coming in, all right? In order to go long Bitcoin, get bullish on Bitcoin, we've got to get past about 45,000 or so, all right? And we're not near that area. So we're in seller's territory, consolidating, but moving to the downside. Okay, so be careful with Bitcoin. All right, be careful with Bitcoin. If it moves in anywhere in this area in here, we should get a sell short signal. You guys will notice we've turned off our buy signals, right? So we're not anticipating any buys. All right, we've turned on our shorts. All right, so Bitcoin moves down in this area, we should get a short signal. All right, kind of like this here to move lower. All right, so keep an eye on Bitcoin. As far as the futures market, we're still seeing the VIX. So the VIX volatility index they're still buying volatility. All right, so in the futures market, they're still buying lots of volatility. All right, so be careful with the equity markets, so with the stock market. All right, we are looking for the market to continue to go down. All right, we've got sell short signals. As a matter of fact, the S&P gave a sell short signal here on Friday, right here. We already had a sell short signal right here on the NASDAQ. All right, over here on the Russell. All right, we should anticipate we'll get a sell short signal soon on the Dow. Okay, so the equity market is in trouble right now. In the futures market, things are up slightly. So the equity markets are up slightly in the futures market. All right, but we'll see how things open up. We will need a lot of buying to come in to push the equity markets higher. All right, so they're buying volatility, they're buying VIX. Remember, when they start buying the VIX, when prices moves higher, when the VIX moves higher, bad for the equity market. So we're seeing a lot of buying in VIX. Right, VIX over here, VIX right here. So they're definitely buying VIX in the futures market. All right. The equity markets in the futures market is down. We have a couple of neutral here, but they're down. All the currencies are down in the futures market except for the dollar. All right, and we've been talking about the dollar, guys. So all the other currencies are pushing to the downside. The dollar is up right here. All right, corn is making a move in the equity markets. We see that price action here in heat seeker. All right, and that's about it, right? So VIX, corn, that's about it. All right, here is the dollar right here. The dollar is pulling back a bit right here in the futures market, but it's still holding. Here's the price action right here. Okay, but it's still holding. All right, just pulling back a bit. It's not up currently in the futures market, so we'll see a bit of a pullback, but still good. Dollar's still looking good. All right, as far as, let's take a look at the yen. The yen is holding. All right, so as you guys know, when the yen moves lower, all right, the pound yen, right, euro yen, all those pairs will move higher. All right, and the dollar tends to move higher when the yen moves lower. So the yen is moving lower, and then the dollar right here is moving higher. All right. Now this is an interesting area we've got right here with the dollar, guys. We've been talking about the dollar. You guys should be in the dollar pairs, trading those dollar pairs. Okay. We've got a big area here of resistance. We've been talking about this. All right. We've got a buy signal right here. All right. Buy signal right here on the dollar. We had a big push. Hey, Stella, welcome. We had a big push, guys. Big push. This is a monthly time frame. All right. Monthly time frame. So if you guys are not in the dollar, you really should be. This is perhaps the best opportunity we have right now to trade. Okay, there are two opportunities we've got right now to trade. The biggest one is the dollar and the dollar pairs. All right. We are looking for a similar move like this. All right. So here was the previous big buy signal on the monthly time frame. This was back in 2014, where the buy signal came in right here. Right. This was the last buy signal, guys. All right, on the big time frame. So a buy signal came in right here, made a big push, right? This area right in here, this area right in here is very similar to what we have right now. All right, very similar to what we have right now. All right, so we do have a buy signal right here, blue arrow, triangle right here, resistance right here. Right, we've got a buy signal. What we need to happen, we need follow through. All right, just like we might get a bit of a pullback, just like we did here, pullback.
Hey, David, what is your time frame on?
Gerald, this is on a monthly time frame.
Okay, good deal, good deal. Thank you.
Yeah, we wouldn't trade off this time frame, but it's good for analysis to see the bigger picture. All right, and we'll take a look at the dollar pairs in Monster Scalper. All right, but this is, if we can, guys, if we can get another move like this, which we could, right? We can definitely, it's very similar in setup, very similar setup, right? Nice long consolidation, several years, all right, from about 2008 to about 2014, finally made a big push up, all right? And we're right here, 2022, we've got another buy signal here. Okay, so long-term trend, right? But this big candle here, that's a lot of buying in 1 month. That's a lot of buying that came in 1 month right here. So that's really good confirmation. We closed above, if you guys look here, all right, this was the previous close. The previous close was right at 102, and traders are watching these numbers. All right, so 102 right here. Let me get the exact amount. Close, actually, yeah, so this candle right here, yeah, right at a little under 102. Yeah, a little under 102, but it closed. The important thing is that it closed, right? It closed this candle right here. I want you guys to see this right here. Here was the close right here. Right here was the close. So it closed higher than here, it closed higher than here. All right, so that's a big deal, all right, when it closes above that previous high. All right, so traders are watching this, right? So we need follow through. All right, so we need follow through. We need another good month. So this month will be critical. We do not want selling to come in and push that price back down below resistance, which is now support. We need that price to hold, and we'll see that price action on the smaller time frames. Okay, but big move in the dollar, nice upward trend. All right, so higher lows, right? Higher lows, right? Resistance. This is usually a big move, right? When this happens, this is usually a big move. Triangle, right? We've got our triangle here. So we want to see a big explosive move this month in the dollar. All right. Let's take a look at, I want to take a look at pound yen. Pound yen is another opportunity. So we've got two opportunities in Forex. Not a lot going on in equities right now. All right, even for shorts, even for puts, right? It's starting to pick up for puts and shorts. All right. All right, I think we've got two puts in Sniper this week, one call. So things are starting to pick up on the put side, right? On the short side. But the big opportunity that we see currently is with the dollar and then the yen pair. So same thing with the yen pairs, okay? The last buy signal, right, on the monthly time frame was back in 2013, right here. Buy signal, a big push. All right, now we've got another buy signal, almost identical, guys. So this area here is a big area, right? This area here of resistance is a big area. So right here is our buy signal. Okay, this came in, that buy signal came in last year. But what is important is that it broke, right? It broke, I mean, the last 3 months, broke this resistance. And we've been watching this for a while, right? Broke resistance, and now it's moving higher, right? Definitely in the markup phase. Okay, so the pound yen, and I know you guys did really good earlier trading pound yen. It's pulled back a bit, so things should be lining up again for the pound yen, and a lot of the other yen pairs will follow, like euro yen, Swiss yen, right? Aussie yen, all right? Any questions on this? Any questions on this? Okay, so let's move forward. All right, so the dollar pairs, guys, this is critical. This is very, very important, right? There's a big moves happening in the dollar pairs. All right, we see that action up in here. USD CNH, USD ZAR, all right, and these reverse, right? Reverse dollar pairs, you can go short in those if you want. Pound dollar or New Zealand dollar, all right? But all the dollar pairs are leading. These are all dollar pairs, all right, that are leading the pack right now. So we should be in those dollar pairs, all right? Over here, they're all trending up. Solid movement in the dollar pairs. They're trending up. So if you guys are not trading these, right, you're missing a lot of opportunities, a lot of chances to make money. All right, lots of opportunities to make money in the dollar pairs. If you've missed the big runs, all right, so like here, USD CNH, if you guys have missed, hey Larry, welcome. If you guys have missed these opportunities, look for pullbacks, okay, on the 30-minute time frame. All right, okay, so big moves. I spoke to Travis. Travis is still in this move. He got in all the way down here and he's still holding this, okay? All right, so you guys really want to be on these moves, okay? So USD CNH, let's take a look at them, all right? So that's the second top trending pair. That's the 4-hour time frame, so the 240-minute time frame. Buy signal was down here. All right, system is still holding it all the way up here. All green candles, buyers are definitely in control. It's in the markup phase. If it breaks this resistance in here, right up here, that's reaccumulation. The cool thing about it, it came down, held support right here, and now it's moving higher. So the dollar holds, the dollar index holds, moves higher, guess what? That's gonna push this pair higher up. All right, the dollar ZAR, USD ZAR, same thing. All right, buy signal was all the way down here, guys. All right, held support, held support. All right, this is always a nice area to add to positions also. Nice pullback to support, white candles, right? Follow up with some green bullish candles. That's always really good, all right, for the price to move higher, all right? USD DKK, all right, USD DKK, 2 opportunities to go long, all right. USD CHF, right, still holding that buy signal right here, all right. USD CZK, all right. I think Travis got into this one right here. Great opportunities to trade, guys. USD NOK, look at this. If you've missed these opportunities, really want to get in, look for opportunities on the 30-minute, okay? USD HUF buy signal here. It's moving higher. All right. USD TRY. All right. USD TRY is a bit late to the party, right? But look what's happening here. All right. If this pair really moves, guys, so put this on your radar. Now it's a bit expensive. All right, it's a bit expensive. The last time it moved up quite a bit. So the last big buy signal came right about in this area here. Had a tough time breaking out. Okay, here is resistance, but once it finally broke out, look at that, big move. It's doing the same thing here. All right, it's doing the same thing here, right? Resistance here, right? And look here, right? So if it can get past this area right here, and it's trying to do that, we've got a buy signal here. It needs to clear, I think it needs to clear this area right in here, which it's trying to do that, all right? And with the dollar index, it should pull this pair, all right? Now, if you want to take a position in this, you can. Just know that it's a bit expensive, very, very volatile. So if you trade it, you don't need to put on a lot of capital, all right, on it. Just put a small amount and let it run. It really moves fast, but it is a bit expensive. USD TRY. All right, USD TRY, still an early move. All right, so the buy signal is right here on this break of this resistance line right here, buy signal right here, okay? The pound yen, all right, pound yen and the yen pairs in particular, all right? We are watching this in pound yen, all right? And you guys remember the yen right here, the yen is moving lower, right? Big move, right? Big move lower, all right? So that should help. That should help the yen pairs move higher, all right? So here is pound yen. All right, keep an eye on pound yen, all right? Especially that 240, all right? So we had a nice trade here in pound yen. You guys remember this, right? Bought here, sold here. There was a buy signal here, got out here, nice pullback, and look what it's doing, right? It's accumulating right up here, right? So if it can break this resistance, and based on the price action, it's got a really good chance to break that resistance right here. If it breaks that resistance, we can get a buy signal up in this area here, guys, kind of like this, and move higher, all right? Price action looks really good on the monthly, all right? So watch out for pound yen. You guys can put it on the 30-minute also. So here is the 240, and then here is the 30-minute, all right? Nice trading here on the 30-minute. All right, I would turn off your shorts, so no shorts. All right, so turn off your shorts with the system, and then just look for buy opportunities to go long. All right, so the 30-minute, I wouldn't do any less than the 30-minute time frame. All right, let's take a look at same thing happening with New Zealand, yen, euro, yen, right? Consolidating in here. But my favorite is pound yen. All right, same thing with Swiss yen. Okay, they're holding. They can get above this area in here. We'll get a buy signal on the 240. Okay, so we're anticipating one more move, right, in the yen pairs, but by far the dollar pairs is where we definitely want to be. All right, any questions on anything? I know that's a lot of information. All right. Hey, Tony, welcome. Hey, James, welcome. Hey, Jeffrey, welcome.
I do have a question, Dave.
Okay.
based on what you're looking at the S&P 500, what do you see? What is your best analysis looking at the market, S&P 500, the Nasdaq, and the VIX in general? What do you see?
I want to lick your bald head.
All right.
Thanks. I have a bald head, buddy. Thank you so much.
All right, Daniel. So if we take a look here, let's see here. Okay, so the VIX, there is the VIX. So they're definitely buying the VIX.
Oh, that cranium.
Okay, they're definitely, my goodness, they're definitely buying the VIX. All right, the VIX is moving higher. All right, so
Oh,
the
the
VIX
way it
is moving
shines
higher.
with the light.
Yeah, you can block them, Dave. They're bored. They don't get no money. Just block them.
Yeah.
I don't get money, but I want to get my tongue on his head.
All right. Okay, Daniel. So the VIX is moving higher right here. Okay, VIX is moving higher. Now, if you look here, so if you look here, let's see, right here. Okay, so the S&P, the big news is the S&P give a sell signal on sell short signal on Friday. All right, that's right along with the Russell, right along with the with the Nasdaq. Okay, so if you look here, all right. So you see that, Daniel? You see the sell short right here?
Yeah, I do see it. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a new sell short that came in on Friday. All right, so here it is right here. Here is support. So this week is going to be a big week. All right, this week is going to be a very, very big week for the equity markets. Okay, so here is support right here. And we close, guys, right at the previous low. This low here was made back in February, right in here. So we are touching this area right here. All right. If we break this support, right? If we break this support, the next big support, all right. So Daniel, the next big support is right here. Right about here. Okay, so the market is in trouble. All right, the market is definitely in trouble.
Wow.
Right,
What's the next
markets,
support? What is it? 33 or 30?
35, right at 35.45.
35, 45.
Yeah. All right, so this is a big support right in here.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, so we would need a lot of buying. All right, a lot of buying to come in.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I just don't.
No,
see
me neither. The VIX is 33, you said?
Yeah, the VIX is 33.
Wow, Dave, that's very high. Last time we spoke, which was 2 months ago, it's not the last time we spoke, but I remember 2 months ago, you said when the VIX starts getting over 20, I think you said 27 or 29. You said it's bad. Now it's 33.
Yeah, 33 is bad. All right. So let's bring it on a monthly to get some perspective. Let's bring it on a monthly time frame. Okay, so here was to give you guys an idea, 2008, right? 2008 was here's where the VIX was, right? 2008.
What number is that? 2008. What number is that? 30.
At the highest it got to was, what's that? 80, 88. And that's high, right?
Okay.
And then this was when COVID hit. Right?
What number is that?
85.
Wow. Okay.
85. Okay. So so here it is. It's right here now. right? It's hot, it's right here. What I want you guys to keep an eye on is this.
Mhm,
And you know, we might keep it on the monthly for now. All right. Okay, so right now it's near this resistance. I would say right here, 37. Okay,
mhm.
anything under this, right? Anything under, let's say 37. All right, it's not crashing, right? Things are not crashing, they're correcting. So price is moving lower, markets are moving lower, right? So look at all this area in here. Once it gets, look what happens. Once it gets above 37, right? Look what happens. If it can get above 37 and stay, that's in crash territory.
Wow.
Okay. All right, so here, anything below here, you guys see that, right? You see that anything below here, right? You're somewhat safe, right? Things are consolidating a bit, right? You're somewhat safe. Down in this area is very bullish for the market. Down in this area here is where we want the markets to hold, right? We want the VIX to hold, very bullish for the markets. Anywhere up in this area, all these spikes, right? That's bad. And we are approaching resistance right here on the VIX. Okay, we've got higher resistance over here, but I don't call that resistance because those are spikes. The main consolidation is in this area right here. So we're approaching a breakout, right, on the VIX. So I'm glad you're watching that, Daniel. The important thing though is how do we play it, right? How do we play it?
Yes,
How do we play it? Right?
exactly.
Yeah. So the way to play it right now is definitely now. If you guys are savvy, right, you can get puts and all of that. But for the best play would be in the dollar. That's the best play. Because if the VIX pushes higher, so right now, what we see is that there's a great correlation, right, with the yen, with the dollar, right, with the pound, all right, and then with the VIX and the equity markets. That's the correlation. All right, that's the correlation.
Well, Dave, when you say that the dollar is good, does that mean that USD CAD, all the USDs are the good things, the good direction to go to?
Yes, so all the dollar pairs, like right here.
Okay.
Yes, so all the dollar pairs is really
Okay.
where we should be, okay? And there we've seen moves already. We've seen moves already in the dollar pairs, right? They've moved up quite a bit, right? But this could be just the beginning, right? This could be just the beginning of a bigger move right here if this breaks, right? If it really breaks this resistance right here, all right? We need it to hold and break resistance. We need another month. So we need this month to be bullish, all right? And then we could see the dollar really take off. All right, so if you guys are trading equities, I would just say just lay off equities for a while, right? If you're trading equities, you're not going to find a lot of opportunities. I'm going to run a scan now in Stock Boss. You just will not find a lot of opportunities in Stock Boss. If you do find some opportunities, just know that, all right, if the market moves lower, right, those stocks are going to fail. It doesn't matter how the setup is. Well, it just doesn't matter. You're going to have a tough time. I mean, this is a great opportunity right here in Stock Boss. But if the market goes down this week, if these indexes break support, right, and they're near big supports, right? So if they break these support levels, we could see a big move lower. This will hurt your stocks. Okay, so just be very careful with trading Stock Boss, Bull Master, okay, because these stocks will follow the market. All right, follow the indexes. All right, any questions for me on anything? Any questions? Any other questions? Anyone in the dollar pairs? Stella, are you in any of the, no, you missed the dollar pairs, didn't you? Daniel, you're not in any of the dollar pairs, are you?
No.
Okay. Look for opportunities on the 30-minute, right? Look for opportunities on the 30-minute. Let's see here. All right, so yeah, look like USD CNH. All right, so here, all right, so this could present a good buy signal, right, on the 30-minute, okay? But yeah, the dollar pairs. And again, the pound yen. All right, this pound yen should give some good opportunities this week. All right, so pound yen, GBP, JPY. All right, so wait for it to, all right, so look at this, nice pullback, all right, even on the 240, nice pullback. So wait for buying to come in, all right, on the 30-minute time frame. All right, so any questions, guys? I think that's all I've got. Any questions on anything? Any symbols you guys want to take a look at? Otherwise, we'll call it a night. Anything else? Gerald, any questions? We got two Geralds here this evening. Any questions, guys, on anything? Kawisi, any questions on anything?
Not for me. I'm good.
Nah, I'm good, David.
You're good. Okay, great, guys. All right. So have a good week trading. All right. Just remember, guys, the two big moves. You guys don't want to miss these moves. Okay. So the pound yen. All right. Pound yen. All right. And the dollar pairs. All right. And the dollar pairs. Okay. Have a good week. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.